Beautiful souls, welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra. Embrace divine grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you.
Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to completely unlock the ancient secrets and the exact 2026 calendar details for the highly revered Ashadha Gupta Navratri. We'll be drawing directly on ancient texts and precise chronological data to demystify exactly what this period is, why it holds such incredibly intense power, and how you can actually observe it yourself. Let's get right into it. Here's our agenda for today. First, unveiling the secret Navratri. Second, worshipping the 10 Mahavidyas. Third, the Ashadha 2026 dates in Muhurt. Fourth, the step-by-step Puja Vidhi. Fifth, essential rules and restrictions. And finally, number 6, Ma Baglamukhi's powerful blessings. All right, section 1, unveiling the secret Navratri. So most of us are really only familiar with 2 Navratris, right? But if we look at ancient texts, like the Devi Bhagavata Purana, they reveal this totally fascinating 4-part cycle. You've got the Navratris of Chaitra and Sharad. Those are the ones that completely dominate our cultural calendars. But then, tucked away quietly in the months of Magha and Ashadha are the Gupt Navratris, and Gupt literally translates to secret. The contrast between these is just striking. On one side, we have Chaitra and Sharad. We all know these as massive, vibrant public celebrations with Garba dances, elaborate pandals, and tons of community joy. But on the flip side, the Ashadha Gupta Navratri is an intensely private affair. It happens right at the onset of the monsoon season, a time when nature itself kind of turns inward. This festival focuses completely on silent prayer, mantra chanting, and deep internal cleansing. It's an inner spiritual journey that is meant to be kept entirely hidden from the public eye. Moving right along to section 2, worshipping the 10 Mahavidyas. The origin of this specific practice actually traces all the way back to Shringi Rishi. Tradition tells us that he gave this exact advice to a deeply distressed woman who came to him. She was dealing with a really difficult life and a deeply troubled household. Because she wasn't in a position to perform public religious functions, the Rishi told her to perform this sadhana in absolute secret. And the texts tell us that through this quiet, completely hidden devotion, all of her worldly sufferings were resolved. It's just a fantastic example showing how these ancient rituals were designed to solve very real, very practical problems. The really crucial takeaway here is that each of these 10 wisdom goddesses grants a highly specific cosmic blessing to a devoted seeker. The cycle kicks off with Ma Kali on day 1, who completely destroys ego and fear, and then moves through incredible deities like Ma Tara, the guide star, and Ma Shodashi for pure harmony. By the time we hit the 9th day, the devotion shifts to Ma Kamala, who brings wealth and abundance. Literally every single night is a completely new invocation of a different, highly potent energy. Let's get into the timing. Section 3, Ashadha 2026 dates and Muhurt. You're definitely going to want to mark these dates down carefully. According to the Drik Panchang, this powerful spiritual window opens up on Wednesday, July 15th with the Ghatasthapana. The energy really peaks during Durga Ashtami on July 21st, which is followed right away by Mahanavami on July 22nd. And finally, the whole festival wraps up with the Purana, the breaking of the fast, right at sunrise on Thursday, July 23rd. Now, what's absolutely vital to understand here is the exact window of time you have to initiate your observance. Just 4 hours and 36 minutes. In Vedic traditions, starting a ritual at the mathematically correct astrological moment is believed to drastically multiply its effectiveness. That 4-hour and 36-minute window on the morning of July 15th is the strict Ghatasthapana Muhurta based on New Delhi time. It starts at 5:33 a.m. and closes right at 10:09 a.m. This is the precise period when you must establish the holy kalash to properly set your intentions. You'll absolutely need to check your local timings, of course, but ensuring you initiate your fast and prayers during this exact block is what sets the entire foundation for all 9 days. Okay, section 4, step-by-step Puja Vidhi. These 4 actionable steps are honestly incredibly straightforward. First, you just cleanse your space, ideally using Ganga Jal, to ensure both physical and energetic purity. Next, you set up a simple wooden chowki covered in a clean red cloth. Then, during that crucial morning muhurt we just talked about, you perform the Ghatasthapana by placing the kalash. Finally, you light the Akan Kyoti, That's a continuous flame, usually using ghee or sesame oil that absolutely must burn steadily throughout all 9 days. It's all about establishing a deeply pure, focused environment in your home. As for your daily practice throughout those 9 nights, consistency is far, far more powerful than any elaborate, expensive setup. Offering simple red flowers, maintaining a focused mantra chant like Om Dum Durga Ye Nama, and reading the Durga Saptashati is really all it takes. It's the sincerity and that daily, unbreakable rhythm that truly matter here. Moving to Section 5, Essential Rules and Restrictions. You can clearly see the duality at play here. The do's are pretty standard, maintaining a sattvic diet with things like fruits, milk, and simple grains, keeping that continuous flame burning, and maintaining a calm, centered demeanor. The don'ts are where it gets strict. Absolutely no onions, garlic, or non-vegetarian food, and per tradition, you shouldn't even get a haircut. But honestly, the single most crucial prohibition, and what genuinely makes this a secret tapasya, is the absolute strict rule against sharing your observance on social media or bragging to anyone about your fast. The absolute biggest takeaway you need to remember from this entire explainer is this golden rule. The ancient scriptures clearly dictate that the blessings from Gupta Navratri are multiplied exponentially when your sadhana is kept completely private. Silence and privacy are literally the engines that generate the spiritual power. Think of it this way: if you broadcast it, you'll lose it. And finally, Section 6. Ma Baglamukhi's powerful blessings. Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026 is a day entirely dedicated to her. She's affectionately known as Pitambara Devi because she's deeply intrinsically associated with the color yellow. Devotees completely clad in yellow specifically seek her out on this day, offering turmeric, yellow flowers, and yellow sweets. And they approach her not just for spiritual enlightenment, but to resolve heavy, intense, real-world problems. Which brings us to her incredibly unique capability. Ma Baglamukhi possesses what is known as Stampan Shakti. This is literally the divine power to paralyze, block, or completely freeze negative forces. It stops negativity, malicious intent, and massive external obstacles completely dead in their tracks. It's a real game changer. So if you are facing massive external pressures right now, dedicating your silent prayers to her during this specific July window can be incredibly transformative. The sources consistently note that devotees specifically seek her intervention for victory in long-standing legal disputes, protection from hidden enemies, and absolute success in high-stakes negotiations. Her energy is fierce, deeply protective, and overwhelmingly decisive. As you mark your calendars and get your space ready for the morning of July 15th, I want to leave you with a thought to really ponder. We've talked a lot today about conquering external enemies and worldly problems, but the truest, most profound power of this secret sadhana is self-transformation. So what internal obstacles, what doubts, fears, or stubborn bad habits do you plan to conquer in absolute silence during these 9 sacred nights? Think about it. See you next time on The Explainer.
Struggling with health, financial worries, wealth, relationships, or career? Don't let these challenges hold you back. Harness the ancient power of authentic Rudraksha, planetary remedies, and Vedic astrology to restore balance and attract success. But act fast. These sacred remedies are in limited stock. Visit callmantra.com today to transform your life.
If this resonated with you, join our spiritual journey. Your support keeps us growing. We'd love to hear your thoughts. So like, comment, share with friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.